my name is Sukanya and I'm from Chennai. I am a yoga instructor. So I've been teaching for the last 4 years. I teach prenatal clients. I teach people with different health ailments, adults and kids as well. But the reason why I initially took up the course was for a different purpose, and we'll come back to it again. So I teach yoga basically. I teach about 4-5 classes a day. So I thought this course would complement my practice. I just started Googling. I saw a couple of institutes, and then I just looked at background. The word evidence-based caught my attention, so I thought, okay, let me give it a try. What can go wrong? And first was my CAN course, the certificate course. That went very well, so I took up the diploma also. Both my classes, both the certificate and the diploma course was handled by the same person. So the teacher was just too good, and I was glad that he was handling the same, because we had that rapport built up in both the courses. So it was just good to go back to the same teacher. You find that connect with your teacher. He was quite thorough with the subject. Whatever questions we had, he always had an answer. And if he was doubtful about anything, he will plain say, I have to go back, verify this. He just doesn't give us vague answers. That was one good thing. And he also made a note and made sure he came back with an answer. Even if we forgot, he used to come back saying, last class, somebody had this question, this is the answer. So it was great to have such knowledgeable teachers. See, basically, yoga, most of I'm saying wide majority come for weight loss or weight gain. Usually weight loss. Weight gain patients are very rare. So weight loss, and the other part of it is basically lifestyle disorders, right? So everybody wants to, whenever they come for practice, they think by default that I will also recommend a diet. So they're like, I will attend your yoga class, can you also give me a diet to become like you? That is the first question they have. But I keep telling them, my body has not got nothing to do with that. It's just that the lifestyle is. So I always used to recommend them a good sleep, good eating habit. But then over a period, I realized people with thyroid, PCOS, diabetes, things that we can correct through diet, right? When more queries started coming in, I thought, okay, why not just learn that as well? I'll be able to help them better. And also in terms of my family's nutrition, also I thought as a mother, I have 2 daughters, so I thought as heading the family, I wanted them, and we are vegetarians, so I wanted to make sure that we are having enough of all these basic nutrients that is required, because we usually lose out on the protein part, usually vegetarians, right? So I thought, okay, first family's wellness, and then I had to complement my practice also. I did try helping out a diabetic client and a prenatal client. For both of them, it worked well. So I'm still not practicing at full scale as a nutritionist, but I'm helping out my current clients to enhance their health benefits. The thing that I have learned is the way we were taught to design validate the client first, because in my opinion, diagnosis is the first basic step. You need to know what exactly is the problem. Addressing it, anybody can do, right? So the kind of preparation or the importance that the faculty gave in terms of understanding the client, what are the questions that you have to ask, right? The moment you finish with all those basic questions that they've taught us, we know what we have to give to the client. As they speak, answer to the questions, we were able to figure out what we have to give them. So that is the best part that I like, validating your clients, understanding their issues. Yeah, so see, today's main problem are these, the WhatsApp forwards that we try to follow. Google, whatever we search on Google, there is always a ready-made solution available for pretty much any disease, right? So you say lemon juice and cancer is gone. We read a lot of such things, but then somewhere when we find a cure, our heart is more inclined towards following that, right? Without any understanding of how the ailment actually works or how the solution works. So when we got introduced this method, it made more sense. Now that anything that we receive, I'm going back to check to find any information to make sure that it is actually working. There is an evidence behind it. Then it makes sense to forward. When we forward such information, somebody has a question, we are in a position to answer. Otherwise, we pretty much just forward the link and then forget about it. So when we go back to read what we have seen, right? We are making it more thorough. When we go back to revising the concepts that we have learned over and over. So I think there it makes us more confident also. Somebody who wants to join nutrition course, I would say everybody has to do immaterial of a profession for a self-care perspective. We talk so much about self-motivation, self-discipline, self-care. But then you go to a dietitian or a nutritionist, somebody gives you a random chart, you follow it diligently for a month, and then the second month you lose that motivation, you go back to your old habits, right? At least the basic certificate course, they have to do it from an institute like NFNA, where they give you the actual facts. You get the true understanding of the knowledge, then you will not go back to your bad practices. It becomes your lifestyle and your habit, right? That way, I think all of us, I recommend all the mothers when I meet fellow mothers in the school, I tell them, don't ask for a nutritional, but just do the basic course, understand if your family is getting enough. One person in each household, if they have that knowledge, then I think slowly that lifestyle change, healthy lifestyle, all that we are propagating these days can be achieved very easily. We are able to, people talk about no time, but somehow we have time for WhatsApp messages, all Netflix and everything. Spending 4 hours a week for your own health, for a lifetime benefit, I think everybody should do. And if I'm convinced NFNA is doing a good job, a great job at it, so I think it will benefit all of you. So anybody out there, please go ahead and just do it.